What's good? What's good, everybody? Hey, listen. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me. My name is Big Will. I'm representing Passport Gurus, and this is my first live stream. Now, it's really, I'm just doing recording of a live stream. But it's okay. It's the first one. I'm practicing. I'm new in this space, and I just want to kind of just do the best job I can. But please bear with me. There's gonna be some hiccups and along the way. This is probably like the second or third time I've done this, and what I'm realizing that this is not easy. So shout out to all the people I'm going to thank in a minute because they definitely have given me. I'm shaking the table. That's one of the things I need to remember not to do. Anyway, shout out to the people that I'm about to mention in a minute. They definitely gave me the courage to do this. And let me tell you why I'm doing this. So if you saw my welcome video on my channel, it was just a little short thing. Again, I'm new to it, so it wasn't the best. But I felt like let me do something a little bit more live so you could kind of understand who I am, to show you kind of my experiences, where I've been travel-wise, just so you can kind of get to know me and why you want to kind of join me along this whole journey. So first thing first, I definitely want to go ahead and I need to stop doing this, shaking this table. First thing first, I definitely want to go ahead and start off with some thank yous. Now, the names I'm about to mention, the channels I'm about to mention, there's just a few of the channels that I've watched that have had amazing content on. I'm very thankful for the content. They gave me the courage to move forward and to try to be a voice in this space. I mean, I feel like the more men that are out here getting people to travel and getting guys to travel and letting them know their experience, and not even travel guys, there's some manosphere guys in there too. I think that's a better option for a lot more men to get as much exposure, as much information as they can to make better choices, to make whatever choice that they want to make for themselves. So that being said, I want to name a couple of people here, and it's not in any particular order. I mean that I literally just kind of looked at my history of the content that I've watched and went down the line, and I just wanted to just name these individual channels by name. So I'll go ahead and I'll start off. So Charles Taylor, rest in peace, brother. Thank you. Yusef Watif, rest in peace. Thank you, brother. Black Man Travels, Kevin Samuels, Coach Greg Adams, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, The Lead Attorney, Dr. BOA, Dennis Jean-Pierre, Ace Live, One Master Teacher, Barber World TV, The Travel Bum, The Flyboy Way, and Foreign Strategies. Now, again, like I said, I know that's not everyone. There's a lot of people in those spaces. So if I've left you off, please don't take it personally. I just want to start off my first live stream with a thanks to those guys, because without their content, without seeing what they do, and I wouldn't be even trying to walk down these paths. So I'm very thankful for that. So we'll go ahead and I just want to make sure that was stated on my first live stream. So that being said, kind of moving forward. So my goal is like, who am I? I'm Big Will, man. I'm Big Will, and the reason why I got the name, I got it from my time in the military, and that was my name. It's a short abbreviation for my last name, and that's actually what got me into traveling, the military. Now, the thing is, I didn't know that was going to be what got me into traveling. I've always wanted to travel ever since I was young. When I was younger, I kind of took a couple of cruises. I took a cruise to Mexico. I took a cruise to Bahamas, and those were great. Those were great experiences to kind of just to see a little bit of the world, but you still kind of felt like you were still tied to the Americas. Like being that I've traveled since then, I can see the difference. I always recommend cruises as a great way for people just to get started with travel. I wish I had been cruising for a longer period of time. I just started, young, but I only went like on a couple. But I had a great time. I think they're great introductory types of things to do as far as travel is concerned. But anyway, what really got me overseas was the military. Now the thing is a lot of people don't get a chance to go overseas their first time in the military. So when I got that opportunity, I definitely was going to take advantage of it. I was amazed when I got to be able to go and get stationed in Germany, and I definitely could not wait to get to Germany. And what's weird is that even growing up, like I'm an art major, I went to art school, Art Institute of Atlanta, and I just remember kind of studying art. I always wanted to go see this stuff like in Paris at the Louvre and go see all of these great things. I was in classical music and stuff back in the day. I mean, I still do. I love it. But all these composers and all this stuff. So I kind of had these influences from all over the world that kind of made me me. And I always wanted to at least see some of these places. And I didn't know how I was going to get there. But lo and behold, the universe brought me there. And that's the thing. Like, if you've ever thought that, let's say, if you know you want to go someplace and you don't know how you're going to get there, it's going to happen. You just have to believe it. And it's just going to come to you. I believe it. Like, the universe brings us what we need. So anyway, lo and behold, I joined the military. I get stationed in Germany, and I am in a whole new world. Like, just my little duty station was amazing to me. But once I got there and I met a good group of guys, one of my best friends, my brother, his name is Mike Larry. He's actually going to be on a show tomorrow. We're going to do a live stream tomorrow, just kind of interviewing him and his experiences. And we've had some experience traveling together as well, just trying to give brothers an idea of how it is to travel outside of the world, some stories, especially if you get a chance to travel with your homeboys. That's what we're planning on talking about in our live stream tomorrow. But anyway, just getting a chance to meet those guys, and then we were off and running. We used to get 4-day weekends at least once a month, every month. So along with just your regular time on the weekend, so you got the chance to travel all the time. And there were some guys that just didn't want to, and they want to stay close to the barracks or whatever, and it was a disservice. I thought. I'm pretty sure they regretted it later on down the road, but that wasn't my case. I was always going, suitcase in tow, ready to go, learning how to use the train systems. I even, took some classes in German, learning how to speak German. My German is okay. I can get around. I understand a little bit more than I can speak, but it was okay. It didn't matter. I just wanted enough to get around. So, and that's exactly what I did. So what I'm gonna do now, because I don't want this to be a long live stream, what I'm gonna do, I'm kind of go over some just a quick slideshow of some images of my time overseas in different places. Now, like I said before, I've been to Mexico and Bahamas, but I've been to a couple of places, a lot of other places that I don't actually have film for. I don't have pictures for or video. And I was talking to my lad the other day about this whole thing. We came up with the fact like we wasn't even thinking about documenting that stuff. We was too busy partying. We were having a great time. I mean, creating memories. I think we done forgot a whole lot of stuff. But what we do remember, we really enjoy it. And I tell you, and it's great to have those memories that you can share with your homeboys and keep going back to. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in. Go ahead and show in. Let's see here. We'll go over and show you a couple of little things that little spots and places that I've been through. So let's get here. Let's see, where is it? Is this one here? There we go. All right. So now let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead now. This is when I came back from Afghanistan. Now, as you could see, listen, this dude right here, this guy, hey, he was in shape. I mean, I was working out, I don't know, probably about twice a day. Especially when you're about to come home, like you want to be in your best shape. But yeah, this was on my way to Elba Island, and I'll show you on the map where Elba is in a minute. But Elba is where history, whatever, was Napoleon was exiled to. Now I didn't know how far that was when I booked this trip in Afghanistan. All I know is it looked nice, and I'm booking it while I'm in Afghanistan online. We literally, my girlfriend at the time, who was German and Italian, We literally had to take every form of transportation to get there. I mean, a bus, plane, train, a cab, I think a scooter, a donkey. Like we was traveling. It took a minute to get there, but it was worth it. Matter of fact, real quick, let's see. I'll go back at it because I have to stop this and share another thing. I'll come back to it later. Just Elba, just remember that later. Okay. But yeah, anyway, so this is like the beginning of that trip. We got to get on the boat. Um, this in the same area. Now listen here. This dude right here, look, I need this one more time. This dude right here, though. Okay. I got to get back in the gym. That dude, I was in photography at the time too, so I was taking pictures all the time. But I mean, shirts, tank top on. Honestly, I think I was the only black person on the entire island. I told a lot of people, and I got a lot of attention. And I remember they thought I was a celebrity, so of course I had to go along with it. So I told them I was like a pro player for the Falcons or something like that. And but hey, they was on your boy. I got to play Italian spades with like these old Italians, like at the resort. It was great. It was just an experience that I will never forget from traveling. Just and when you see what this place is, like most people going to be like, why would I want to go there? But no, it was amazing. Anyway, I don't even know what ocean it is, but I'm in there looking like the Rock's second cousin's third nephew's brother's son. Okay, but I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's move around along. Look at that. I'm renting boats, just enjoying. I gotta stop shaking the table. Rent boats, just enjoying myself, having a great time. Hey, look at this tan. I live in Florida. I can't even get a tan like this. It's only in Italy. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Man, I wish I had some video. And that's the thing, like we wasn't taking video back then. Not like that. Not like we do now. So this is me in the Louvre. Now, like I said before, I was in art school, I was an art major, and I couldn't wait to get over to Europe, right? So while I was there, being in photography stuff, I was like, yo, I got to get some epic images. So actually, my girlfriend at the time, she took one of the best images I ever had of myself. So thank you for that. But this is me in the Louvre, looking like it's my own spot. Shoot, you couldn't tell me. But I look, I enjoyed it. Just there, just traveling, just being, just enjoying a new culture. Here's me too. Look, listen. Can't nobody rock a sweater vest like that. Okay. That's your boy over here. You know, the boy got the Uncle Phil sweater vest on. I was cool with that. They tried to clown me. I can handle it. I might have rocked it a little too long, but listen, that's what you wear when you go to the Louvre. You're in the art gallery. You want to be, you want a collared shirt, sweater vest. I felt like that was the right attire for the Louvre anyway. But just enjoying it. Now, the thing about this picture right here, like this is the Mona Lisa's on the other side. And it's very small and there's a bunch of people around it. So this was empty. And what's sad is how big this image is. Excuse me. And no one was trying to pay this no attention. But anyway, moving along. So this is me outside the Louvre, the famous triangle. And then there's me at Paris at the Eiffel Tower at night, man. I just remember how cold it was. I remember everything about it. Like, and that's what traveling does. Listen, it ain't all about females. I mean, I was with my girlfriend at the time, but even if I was by myself, that's women are gonna be around you everywhere you go, right? I'm more proud about the memories that I have created by being in some of these places. Like even when I went to places with my homeboys, that me and Mike Larry probably talk about tomorrow. Like I'm proud of those memories that we shared together. You know what I'm saying? All the funny stuff that happens that we still laughing on to this day. Like that's what traveling is all about. So this is me in front of Versailles. This very, very famous place. Like it was amazing. That palace was amazing. The famous Hall of Mirrors. Jay-Z did a video shoot there. I think Jay-Z and Beyonce. This was an amazing place. Like, this is history that you're in. It was just awesome just to be in that space. Okay, and this is me on the backside of the palace. I had to post up for this one. Okay, so what I'm looking at, it's like these amazing gardens, and they go like on and on to as far as the eye can see. It's just, you never forget that stuff, you know. And here's me in front of Pisa. This actually was before we went to Elba, because we had to go to Pisa first, and then I think we took a Pegasus in some place, and then we had to jump on the unicorn. And anyway, it was a lot. We were moving. There was a lot going on. But yeah, okay. So let me show you real quick before I move on. Let me show you actually. Let me go back here. I'm gonna show you actually where Elba is. Okay, I gotta stop sharing. Okay. All right, let me show you real fast where Elba is. Where is it at? Okay. Share. Okay. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. So let me go here. So, all right. Let's go back to Germany. There we go. All right. So this is Germany. Okay. Stuttgart, Munich. I was in a place close to Frankfurt. Where's Frankfurt at? I can't find it. Anyway, so here's Elba. Elba's all the way down. Elba's all the way down here. All right, so it's an island right here off the coast of off the west coast of Italy. Beautiful island. Again, like I said before, this when they sent Napoleon, he escaped. But I mean, it's great. We rode scooters around the island. We took cabs around the island. It was just one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. It was great. I recommend it definitely to check out Elba. So, but yeah, let's see here. Yeah, it was amazing. But yeah, traveling is something that as obviously I'm want to always do, and even creating this space, even creating this channel, and kind of getting this traveling bug back in me. I can't wait to get out here and document this journey that I'm about to go on. As I said in my welcome, I'm in the process of moving to Rio. When it looks like I'm probably going to live in Rio for about 6 months, and then probably Colombia for another 6. I'm trying to decide where, if it's going to be Medellin or Cartagena or someplace like that. Most of my energy right now has been focused on Rio. So when I get to Rio and I'm just living there for a while, then I'm going to be studying about Colombia and where I want to live there, and just kind of flip back and forth. But one of the good things about travel, I got friends all over the world. I got some friends back in Germany. I have friends in the Philippines that are planning on trying to interview, and going over to see Switzerland, all over. So I just want to just go ahead and get on this journey. And I'd like you to definitely join it with me. Like it's my goal is to literally share the joys of traveling with you guys. And guys that are out there that might be young and they don't know, or they might be nervous about traveling, or they don't know about it, just show it. Because I didn't have this stuff when I was coming up. I didn't have the internet. We couldn't just go and go visit a place. We were always limited by the people that was around us. So if you didn't know anybody that had been anywhere, like if you didn't have any family members that might have been in the military that could have shared some stuff with you, you didn't know. You only knew what was around you. And I'm just thankful that I had the mindset to get out here and go and want to see how big the world really is. And it's a huge world. And so, no matter who you are, if you're watching this video, you are living in a time that you're not limited to America, wherever you are. You can get out here and see. I was looking at my time and see whatever you want to see. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. You can live it at a time to go ahead and take advantage of this world. So, listen. Before I go, I just want to thank you guys for checking out this live stream, and just getting a chance to get to know me. Please listen. Hey, listen, like and subscribe the page, please. Help us grow. We're new, and I love for you to join us in the beginning and get on this journey and help us grow and just kind of just take this thing to the next level, and see how far we can go. But listen, again, before I get out of here, I just want to say my name is Big Will. All right. And thank you again for checking out the Passport Gurus. Peace.